Missed.
Only just. It's a tricky target.
Yeah, let me have a go.
Robin.
Ah, hello, Marion. Just in time for archery practice.
Oh, but Robin,
You know, I have a feeling I'm going to split that one this time.
It's about time. You haven't been within 3 feet of it since you were showing off to Joan at the Blue Boar.
Listen, I could split a hair at
Come
40
on,
paces.
John. Shoot, don't talk so loud.
Robin, I'd like to speak to you.
Just a minute, Marion. Watch this. Good shot, little John.
No, not good enough.
Your turn, Robin.
Robin, there's something I must talk to you about.
Direct hit.
Set up a fresh target, Derwent. What is it, Marion?
Robin, I've just had a message from my father.
Oh, wonderful. How is he?
He's sending a knight from the Holy Land to visit me. A man named Sir Jack of Southwark.
Well, Sir Jack of Southwark.
Do you know him, Robin?
No, but I hear he's a bit of a rascal, as well as a loyal and brave warrior for King Richard. If your father's sending him, it must be for a good reason.
Watch this, Robin.
Better, Derwent. But I think you'll get a steadier loose if you keep your right elbow a little higher.
Robin,
Look, it's rather difficult to talk now, Marion.
it's always difficult for us to talk.
What?
Oh, Robin, I get so tired of having to keep my feelings hidden all the time. Always having to meet you secretly. To be so careful.
Ready to start again, Robin?
Yes, go on, little John.
Robin, you're not even listening to me.
No, just a minute, Marion. We'll be through with this soon.
I want to talk now. This is important. It concerns our future.
Your turn, Robin.
Just a minute, Marion. This won't take long.
Neither will this. I just wanted to tell you why Sir Jack is coming. He's coming to marry me.
Missed.
And I hear that Sir Jack is a very attractive man.
Direct hit.
Marion.
Yes? Catch.
My lord,
How does it?
we've just received information that Sir Jack of Southwark is on his way to Nottingham, my lord.
Sir Jack of Southwark, eh? What could have induced him to leave the side of his beloved monarch?
Lady Marion Fitzwalter, my lord.
What?
He's coming here to marry her, my lord.
Marry? How do you know?
Our spies report that in more than one inn he's been overheard to boast that soon he will be Lord of Fitzwalter Hall, my lord.
Yes, from what I know of Sir Jack of Southwark, discretion was never his strong suit. Or modesty either. Captain, I think I don't want this night to arrive in Nottingham.
I see, my lord.
Lady Marion is young and alone. Her head might easily be turned. Besides, I see no advantage in having this outspoken Saxon suddenly becoming a force in the Shire. The time to forestall him is now, at once. See to it.
At
Well?
once.
Catch.
I need no help against Normans. Now they've run away. I'd have finished off the three of them if you hadn't interfered.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was a private fight.
Huh? Better introduce myself. My name's Sir Jack of Southwark. Sir Jack, mark you. Knighted by King Richard himself in the Holy Lands for conspicuous and extraordinary feats of arms.
Well, Sir Jack of Southwark. I've heard of you.
Oh, many people have heard of me, my green-clad friend. I suppose my reputation led you to imagine a huge man with a ferocious look about him, eh?
Perhaps. Well, what did you say to some refreshment after your exertions, Sir Jack?
Sounds just the thing, my lad. Lead on. Oh, I'll get my horse. Good old stale English ale, eh? It's a long time since I've tasted anything quite so bad. It's good to be home. So you fellas live here in the forest all year round, eh?
Yep. Winter, summer, spring, and autumn, Sir Jack.
Yeah, I sometimes used to think I ought to come back and lead a band of outlaws against the Normans. Oh, I'd heard about you, Robin Hood. Some of your ideas aren't bad. But I often thought I'd come back and show you how to do things properly.
Oh, we managed to get along quite well under Robin's leadership.
No doubt, no doubt. Anyway, I gave up that idea and took up a much better plan. You see, what we returning crusaders need most of all is land. Land and money. Now, myself, I'm the sort of fellow who needs to be rich. So I decided to become rich.
How do you intend to become rich?
Perhaps you've heard of a lady called Marion. Marion of Fitzwalter Hall. They say she's a beauty.
We've heard of her.
Well, I'm going to marry her. Marry Marion. Lady Marion to you, fella. I'll have my future wife named with respect, if you please. She happens to be heiress to a rich estate.
And what makes you think that she'll accept you?
Ah, well, Lady Marion's father has instructed her to receive me cordially. He's told her that she owes me a debt of gratitude. You see, it seems I saved the old man's life.
Ah, I see.
Oh, it was nothing. Well, he was surrounded on the field of battle, and I cut my way through to him, and, well, you know, the usual thing. Anyway, he told his daughter to accept me as a suitor for a hand.
And you've come here to open your suit?
Just so.
Sir Jack, has it ever occurred to you that the Lady Marion may not be in a position to accept your suit?
Huh? Oh, nonsense. Why shouldn't she be? Surely her own father would know if she were betrothed.
Yes, but he mightn't know if she were secretly promised to another. You see, I happen to know a little bit about the lady.
You do? Well, now, that's not a coincidence. What do you know about her?
I know that she's pledged to a man named Locksley.
Pledged? Romantic poppycock. Look, if this fellow Locksley insists on running about making pledges instead of marrying the lady, that's his lookout. She's free as far as I'm concerned. And if he cares to object, I shall be happy to oblige him.
From what I hear, Sir Jack, he's quite handy with a sword himself.
I'll call him and spit him. Robin, you're an outlaw. You do this sort of thing for a living. Why don't you take care of this Locksley fellow for me? When I'm lord of the Fitzwalter estates, I'll repay you richly.
You mean you want us to remove Locksley?
Yes, why not? Huh? What do you say?
All I can say is that you strike me as about the weirdest mixture of ruffian and gentleman that I've ever come across in all my days.
Yeah, I like that. Ruffian to my foes and gentleman to my friends, eh? Oh, Robin Hood, you haven't answered my proposition.
I think I'll allow you and Locksley to settle this between you.
Very well. I just thought I'd give you the chance to earn some easy money, that's all. Well, now I must go.
To find the Lady Marion?
Just so. And if I happen to have the pleasure of running into our friend Locksley, I shall have the pleasure of running into him.
You seem very sure of yourself, Sir Jack.
Oh, I am. You see, I make it a rule, in battle or in love, never to fight fair. Till we meet again.
Derwent, will you set our guest on the road? Well, what do you make of him, Little John?
The important thing is, what will Lady Marion make of him?
So he went down with a cracked skull. And I was just about to finish off the other two when this fella had to interfere, this Robin Hood. Hey, you don't know him, do you?
Oh, no, no.
Hmm.
I can't understand why the sheriff's men should attack you.
Oh, no, right. Anyway, here I am, safe and sound. So let's waste no more time talking about the sheriff. We've more important things to do.
Have we? What?
Dance. Yes, I'm going to teach you a new dance I've learned on my travels. Come on, then, come on. Now.
Yes.
My lord, the man who was wounded by Sir Jack of Southwark when we attacked him, he's dead.
Dead? So we now have a murder charge against Sir Jack. That should take care of him, I think. Besides, he'd never have been the man for Lady Marian. She needs someone with an appreciation of the finer things of life, a man of culture.
Shall we arrest him, my lord?
No. Sooner or later, he'll present himself at Fitzwalter Hall. Then I shall arrange to see Lady Marian, and I shall tell her that the man she is entertaining as a suitor is a murderer.
Long to sing by road, fancying that... No, Lady Marian, no. You mustn't look that way. You must look at me. Now, turn the head so. Keep it like that, and the hand so. Right. Fain would I change that note...
But, Sir Jack, if I keep my head like that, I can't see where I'm going.
My dear Lady Marian, you're not going anywhere. You're dancing. Now, shall we try again? Fain would I change that note from which fun love hath jar. You know, this dance is all the rage at the court of France just now.
Oh, it's lovely, Sir Jack. You know, it seems I have so little chance of learning the new court dances these days.
Ah, well, a country castle's a rough setting for so rare a jewel as, my lady.
Sir Jack, you're a true and perfect knight, sworn to chivalry.
I've also sworn to make the Lady Marian Fitzwalter my bride.
You'll excuse me, Sir Jack. I shan't be a moment. Robin, what is it?
Oh, I just wondered if you were having any trouble with this fellow you told me about, this Sir Jack of Southwark.
Trouble? Why should I? As a matter of fact, he's here now. He's giving me a dancing lesson.
A dancing lesson? Surely you're not encouraging a rogue like that?
I find Sir Jack quite charming.
Look, Marian, he's a rascal. He's just after your land and money, that's all.
You couldn't be jealous, could you, Robin?
What, of a popinjay like that?
He's not a popinjay. He's a clever and brave man, and he saved my father's life. And I'm deeply grateful to him.
Well, if you won't get rid of him, I will.
There, you see?
What?
You are jealous.
Well, well, well. If it isn't my outlaw friend. Or is it foe?
It looks as if it's going to be foe, Sir Jack.
Now, what I can't understand is why you should adopt this highly moral attitude. Now, after all, what can all this matter to you?
Perhaps you'll understand better if I tell you that my real name is Robin of Locksley.
I see. So you're the man who stands between me and all this?
I'm the man.
Well, you might have told me when we met before. You've taken an unfair advantage of me.
Oh, I assure you, that's the last thing I wanted to do.
Oh, don't apologize. I suppose that's the real difference between us. To me, no advantage is unfair.
Sir Jack?
Defend yourself, Robin Hood.
Don't be a fool.
Oh, now you insult me. I shall certainly have to kill you.
Well, come on, then.
Oh!
Sir Jack, what's the matter?
Nothing. Your friend Robin, he attacked me.
Robin attacked you? Let me see.
No, it's only a scratch.
I never even touched him.
Jealousy, Lady Marian, makes some men forget even the code of chivalry.
Come inside, Sir Jack. I'll bind your wound. Robin, I'm ashamed of you. Come, Sir Jack.
I warned you, my friend. I never fight fair.
The Sheriff of Nottingham, my lady.
Well, my Lord Sheriff.
Lady Marian.
This is an unexpected honor, my lord.
Marion, your own honor is at stake. It's my unfortunate duty to tell you that the man you're now entertaining as a suitor, this Sir Jack of Southwark, is a common murderer.
A murderer? Oh, but he couldn't be. He's kind and gracious.
Marion, in worldly matters, you're no more than a babe. If I were not about to protect you and watch over you, adventurers of this kind would constantly be taking advantage of you.
But a murderer?
Out of the goodness of my heart, I offered him an escort through Sherwood Forest, and he paid me back by an unprovoked assault on one of my men. The man has since died from a wound inflicted by your kind and gracious friend.
I see.
Marion, if this man is allowed to roam at large, you won't know a moment's safety. That is my chief concern. Do you know where he is now?
Why, no,
I mean to track him down and make him account for his actions.
My lord, I think perhaps I can help you after all. If you could return a little later, I think it's likely that Sir Jack will call, and then I could detain him till you come.
You think he may call here? Very well, Marion, with your kind permission, I'll wait.
Oh, but of course. If you'll excuse me a moment, my lord, I'll arrange for some refreshment for you.
You know, Robin, you've got to realize that after all, Lady Marion's a girl. She needs to be flattered and... well, you know.
I know. But that's still no excuse. She actually seems to enjoy the fellow's company, that fortune hunter.
Of course, we could always kidnap him and drop him somewhere over the border.
Oh, yes, and what would Marion say to that? Oh, I've got to find some way to convince her what sort of man he really is. But how? Something's happened. Marion wants to see me.
Huh? I wonder what Sir Jack's been up to now.
I don't know. But it must be urgent or she wouldn't send for me. I'd better get over there right away.
Oh, well, good luck.
Robin, we must be careful. The sheriff's here.
Why did you send for me?
It's Sir Jack. He's in terrible danger.
Sir Jack.
You must get to him and warn him. There's a murder charge on his head, and the sheriff will arrest him on sight.
You mean you sent for me, even though the sheriff is here, simply because Sir Jack is in danger?
Well, I didn't think you'd want to see an innocent man fall into the sheriff's hands.
Where is he?
At the Blue Boar Inn. Tell him he must leave Nottingham immediately.
I can't say I'll be sorry to see the last of him.
I must get back now, Robin. Be careful when you leave here. The sheriff's men are here.
Oh, so you're not only worried about Sir Jack.
How stupid can a clever man be?
My lord, we found out where Sir Jack is.
Where?
He's at the Blue Boar Inn, my lord.
Excellent. Round up the men and prepare to move off at once.
At once, my lord.
Now, Marion, my dear, that was my captain with the report that they found out where Sir Jack is. I assure you he won't trouble you again. But with your permission, I must leave you.
But of course, my lord.
A visit from a green-clad rival.
I've come to warn you.
Warn me?
The sheriff is looking for you. He's going to arrest you for murdering his man-at-arms.
Let him try. He's got to catch me first, and that won't be so easy.
You'll be in danger as long as you stay in Nottinghamshire.
Danger's my element, my friend. I'm always in danger.
That's your affair, Sir Jack. But by staying here, you endanger Lady Marion. You must leave.
Ah. Now I begin to understand. A likely trick to remove a rival.
This is no trick. The sheriff is waiting for you at Fitzwalter Hall. If you go there, you'll be taken.
You mean if I go there, I shall be accepted by Lady Marion? That's what you fear, my jealous friend. I've a rendezvous to keep at Fitzwalter Hall. Stand aside.
You'll be hanged, you fool.
It's the second time you've called me a fool.
I'll go on calling you a fool till you stop behaving like one.
You go too far.
And you've got to go at least to the next shire before you've gone far enough.
Stop! Put up your swords. What are you doing?
A duel of honor, Lady Marian. I was just about to dispatch him. Your entrance saved him.
Saved you? You mean one more pass and I had you cold?
What? Your guard was wide open.
Stop
and
it,
why?
both of you. The sheriff will be here in a moment.
Here?
He's coming to arrest Sir Jack.
They mustn't find Marion here. Quick, this way. Hide in there. One of us must stay to hold them off, while the other one helps her get away.
The one who stays will be taken.
I know.
Okay. Let fate decide. If this shows heads, I stay. Heads, I stay. You go with Marion.
Ah, this is a false coin. It has two heads.
I warned you, my friend. I never fight fair. They're here.
I'm not gonna
Look, there's no time to argue. You take care of her.
That's our man. Sir Jacob Suddock, you are guilty of the crime of murder.
Marion, you stay here and keep out of sight.
But, Robin, what are you going to do?
Help Sir Jack if I can.
Who am I supposed to have murdered?
One of my men-at-arms.
What, one of those fellows who tried to waylay me in the forest? To defend yourself against ruffians isn't murder. Arrest him!
Behind you, Sheriff.
You!
Yes, Jack, catch! Run, Rick! Well, there's your road.
London, eh? You know, I'm not sure city life will appeal to me anymore. I've grown quite fond of Sherwood. You wouldn't consider my joining your band, I suppose?
You're right, I wouldn't. There's not enough room in Sherwood for the two of us.
Pity. Well, give my regards to Lady Marian. Console her for the loss of my company. If that's possible. Au revoir, Robin.
Goodbye, Sir Jack.
You know, I'm sorry I didn't see Sir Jack to say goodbye. He was such a good dancer.
Why shouldn't he be much go to the bow?
A beau?
Oh, didn't I tell you? He wanted to stay in Sherwood.
Missed?
Robin, and you wouldn't let him. Why ever not?
A number of reasons.
Was jealousy one of them?
Marion, what a question. Of course it was.
Direct hit.
Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Feared by the bad, loved by the good.